So I got to talk about this very briefly, very, very briefly. Um, my dating life. Did you see the eye roll? Yeah, it is. It's in need of surgery. My right hip has been corrected. I don't know whether I don't know. I don't know what to think. I could just talk about my experience, right? So I has this camera right? So I embarked to start. I decided to start dating about a year or so ago, maybe even a little bit more, because I feel like it was a year before I graduated, and I graduated in May, so I want to say it was a little over a year. And I decided to try this internet thing. I hear all different type of mixed reviews, right? I'm very clear. I'm very articulate. I put that in my profile, what I want, what I'm looking for. I have conversations. Nothing leads pretty much far. I had 2 dates in the last year. One gentleman, sweetheart. We had basically like a picnic. Um, Very sweetheart, but mm, how can I say this nicely? Not a good match for me. Um, Insisted on drinking during the date. I was fine. I did not indulge. But when I say insisted, like insisted. Like we were at the park, we're chit chatting, and they're like, "You sure you don't want to have a drink? You sure? Well, I'm gonna go." And I had a drink before I came, and I was just like, "Okay, that's a flag. That's a flag. Why can't we just sit here without alcohol?" But he was insistent, and I'm like, "Hey, you're grown. Like, I'm not gonna stop you from doing what you want to do. It's your body. I prefer not, you know." And again, decent time at the park, but after that, I was just like, "Yeah, this is not a match for us." And then the next one was very, very young, and not very, very young, but young in my book. Okay, he was like 36, very, very young. That's very, very young for me. And this 36-year-old, just learning a lot about life, and I just decided like, okay, I'm not gonna be that lady, that's gonna. I don't have that interest. I have an interest for a partnership. I don't have an interest for an internship or a teacher I feel that in a partnership, both people are going to learn and both people are going to grow. But yeah, that didn't go far. And I said, okay, I looked at myself. I'm always looking at myself, self-reflecting. What could have I done better? Welcome in. Talking about my last year of dating with internet dating. So I said, well, maybe I could have screened better. Maybe my screening needs to be more sharper. So I started getting like harder on my screening, and definitely it was working. It was ruling out the superficial guys. It was ruling out the narcissistic guys. It was ruling out the guys. It was just ruling out the guys that were not a match for who I am as an individual. I say it all the time. I am a unique, unique, unique. So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You could go. Cause how I block you? How I block you? I don't know. The user's messages will be hidden. People just people go to therapy, okay? Just go to therapy. It's fun. I tried it. It's nice. Because to come onto a random person's page and tell them to shut the fuck up, go to therapy. Like, what's wrong with you? What? A stranger? If you're unbothered, I'm a stranger. Just scroll past. Just swipe. Left, right, up, down, swipe. You don't have to stay here and engage with me. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for those who are coming in here respectfully. So back to this dating life, right? So I'm screening, but life is still happening. It's not like, oh, because I decided to date, nothing else is happening in life. I'm in college at the time. I graduate. I'm now dealing with my cafe reopening. Like I'm juggling all these different things while I'm also trying to date. And my dating is on the internet. And I'm like having these conversations here and there, screening to see, okay, will I actually meet up with any of these individuals, right? I'm going to be my authentic self, bottom line. And if it's not a match, it's not a match. It's okay. It's all right. No big deal, right? So now this major thing has happened. I've got a whole brand new hip, right? And I'm like, should I pause? Because that's a lot, to like enter into a friendship. Like, hey, guess what? It's not like I bought a house. Like, I just bought a home. It's like, oh no, I just had something major happen in my life physically. But actually, the more I think about it, it's a really good time because it will allow me to screen better because it'll allow me to see, are you really just superficial? You just like the way I look. You just feel that I'm physically attractive. Or are you really interested with what's in my mind? Are you really interested with what's in my heart? Because if you're really interested what's in my mind, and if you're really interested in what's in my heart, I'm talking about Alex. I'm talking about my dating life this last year. So if you're just coming in, you're gonna have to catch the replay. Um, if you're really interested, then that's going to show in our conversation. I don't got to ask you. You're going to tell me. It's going to be very evident in the conversation and how the conversation is going, right? So I saw a post. I was online. I saw a post, not on a dating site yet, but I saw a post of a lady celebrating her love and celebrating how she met her guy unexpectedly. And I was like, and I felt it. Like I felt the authenticity of this post. And I was like, you know what? I'm still hopeful. Let me go back over there to this dating app. So I go back over there and I'm very transparent. I'm like, hey, I just had surgery. Just had a new hip, you know? And one guy and I told him, I said, listen, I didn't just start this journey. I started this journey over a year ago. And I thought that like, my guy would have been found me by now, but he hasn't, you know? And if he hasn't made his way to me. And so I'm still hopeful. And his response to that was, and I let him know I just had something major happen in my life. I just had a hip replacement. And his response to that was, well, why did you think before? Why not now? And then I responded very honestly. I said, well, it's very precarious now. Like, how does a first date look with me um, moving like a snail with crutches? And his response to that was, and then I said, listen, because I realized not everybody has worked in the medical field, not everybody's familiar with what that is. People, you say it, and people are just like, okay, you had a hip replacement, so what? You fine, girl. Ooh, look at that ass. It's like, I need you to realize that part of my bone, the bones, our skeleton, part of that was cut off. And now I got some other parts that was put in there instead. That's big shit. That's big shit. That's big major shit. So anyway, though, back to this particular guy I interacted with just recently. So I'm like, listen, if you really are interested in me beyond my physical attributes, my exact words, if you are interested in me beyond my physical attributes. Sometimes I feel like I gotta talk like that because I feel like they just be like, "Ooh, she cute," and they just be looking like, she cute. Look at that, And when I talk, they just hear, "Wah wah 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 wah." I'm like, I typed it, so you didn't even hear me. It's just read the words, sir. Read the words. I know you can read because you read and you responded. Welcome in, Marcos. So, this is my words. If you are genuinely interested in me beyond my physical attributes, I'm talking about my dating experiences. Um, Over the last year. If you're just coming in, you're gonna have to catch the replay to hear everything. The first 10 minutes of this broadcast. So I say, if you're genuinely interested in me beyond my physical attributes, I suggest, or I encourage, I think is the word I looked. I encourage you to go over to YouTube and search total hip replacement. And if not, I understand. you know? So the purpose of me encouraging them to look into it is because if you're genuinely interested in somebody and they tell you that something major has happened in their life, then you would take it upon yourself to do your own research about it and see, oh, okay, oh, all right, all right. Do you know his response was? Do you know what his response was? His response was, "This is a grown man. This is not a 36-year-old. This is like a 40 something, almost 50-year-old." His response is, "I need to know how long you gonna be on the crutches, because how does that affect our love making? How how does that affect uh, our what? I I don't know you, sir. Love making is not even a conversation, especially." Okay, so obviously, you are just interested in the physical attributes. You trying to figure out when the fuck you can fuck me, nigga? Do you know how much dick is around me? It's all around. It's all around. I live in a metropolitan city. New York is right across the water. Okay? It's all around. There are millions of people in this motherfucking city, in my community. In my motherfucking community, it's gotta be hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers in this one city. This one city. I'm not online looking for dick. I don't have to go online to look for dick. I'm not knocking anybody that goes online looking for sex. That's your business. You're grown. You're adult. You do you, boo. Not my situation. I'm online because I would like to talk and engage with somebody without them gawking like, your ass so fat. Ooh, look at that ass. Look at that ass. Look at that ass. I would like to not be objectified as just a sexual object. Ooh, I can make you this. Ooh, I can make you that. I'm approaching 50. Like, orgasms is not something new for me. I was having orgasms as a teenager. As a teenager. As a teenager. For over 40 years. Maybe not 40 years yet, because I haven't hit 50 yet. Over 30 years. Over 30 years. Over 30 years, okay? Yeah, shaking, squirting, all that stuff. It's not a big thing. It feels great. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it. That is exactly how my first husband trapped me. As soon as we came from in front of that judge, he turned into a whole different person. Because he knew how to give an orgasm. You think I didn't learn? I've been divorced, what, 16 years? You think I didn't learn from that first marriage? Think, oh, it's not just about sex. There's more to life than sex. I just had to come and ventilate. Of course, I blocked them. I was like, obviously, you're looking for just sex. So take care. I'm not her. And bye. And I just had to come on my channel and just share some of my dating chronicles because Yeah, I don't know where the in-depth guys are. I know y'all out there. Hootie-hoo. Where y'all at though? Where the men who do things just not just because it's convenient? Where the men who do things not just because they want something from you? Where they at? Where y'all at though? Hootie hoo! Are y'all here in America somewhere? Are y'all in America? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Are y'all somewhere? Tell me. Anybody got any pointers for a sister girl? I'm accepting advice. I'm accepting suggestions. Where they at though? Where they at? I figured the internet, that to the world. The world has access to the internet. So internet dating, again, it could work. It could be my experience. Where they at though? Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here for now. I don't know how often you guys are gonna see me, because I am healing from a total hip surgery, and I probably won't have too much to vent about, because I think I'm just gonna I don't know, I'm about to just delete the profile, like about to. About to delete the profile. It's been over a year. It has not proven to work for me yet. So I'm gonna give it like to the end of this week. And if by the end of this week it is still as such, I'm just gonna be like, oh well, I tried that way, And maybe once I'm moving around better, you know, I'll still screen the motherfuckers. I'm still not giving up my damn goodies to just any fucking body. I still want what I want. Um, so we'll see. There's a guy out there for me, somewhere on the planet, alive. He'll find me eventually. Before I'm 50, I pray before I'm fucking 44. Shit, I pray very soon. But everything is in divine order, so we'll see. And when he does, I'm not gonna tell you guys about it immediately. And I know I talked about my crutches and whatever, they were crutches. Um, I'm not gonna tell you guys immediately once it happened, but eventually, like maybe a year or two down the line, I'll be like, I got a boo. You'll see. I won't even be talking about like relationships or love or anything like that. I'll just be talking about my cafe, talking about my hips, healing, talking about dancing, talking about metaphysics and the things that I talk about on Soulful Sundays. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in to the SupaTea Podcast Show. Peace out, y'all.